Starting with this light pink, I'm first applying it into the inner corner using little packing and swiping motions and feathering out the edges. I'm feathering it towards the inner corner and then working my way onto the lid. Next, I'm placing the color above the lid, kind of following the natural curve of the crease. And then I'm going to slowly bring this color down all over the lid, 2/3 of the way across the lid, just packing on the color using little packing motions as well as swiping motions, just to have a smooth application of the color. Filling in the center of the lid, and then feathering it out in that outer corner. Next, with this grayish shade, I'm first making a line from my lower lash line upwards at the same angle, the thickness of the brush, and then turning my brush and then following the curve of my crease, and then working my way across and then keeping this color above that light pink that we applied, and then buffing it out. I'm being very light-handed on the front portion of the lid, making this color a little bit darker on the outer 2/3 of the crease line, and then using little circular motions on the top edge of that line, just softly blending it out. I want this color to be really muted. I want it to be feathered out on the edges, maintaining that sideways V shape in the outer corner, and then blending into that light pink. Using little circular motions to have a smooth gradient on the edges of this color. I'm being careful to keep the brush at an angle to keep that V shape, so I'm just following the upward curve of my lower lash line, blending out the edges, keeping that triangle type shape. Adding a little bit more color to add depth, again keeping it lighter on that inner corner and then just kind of blending it up towards the brow bone and towards my nose. Sweeping upwards towards my brow bone. Next, I'm applying this pink on the outer portion of the lid, blending into that color we applied into the crease, and then buffing into that light pink, using little sweeping motions as well as circular motions to have an even blend. I'm kind of going on top of that crease color we applied in the outer corner, and then again maintaining that V shape. Adding more color to build it up, and then sweeping onto the lid, keeping it on the outer third. Next, I'm going back in with that brush we applied that gray shade with and just buffing out the edges. Add a little bit of that color back in. Next, with this dark purple, I'm lining my lash line with it, keeping the line thin but a little bit thicker on the outer corner and thinner towards the inner corner. Using little sweeping motions and kind of packing it on. Feathering out the edges a little bit. Once you have an even application on the lash line, I'm drawing a line at the same angle of my lower lash line to make a wing. I'm just kind of making a rough draft because I'll clean this up afterwards. Cleaning it up with concealer. Feathering that downward. Blending that out with a sponge. I'm next adding an inner corner wing, following the angles of my eyelid, and then cleaning it up a little bit with some more concealer, being very light-handed. I'm next adding this brownish red type shade on the lower lash line, just kind of feathering out the edges. I'm applying mascara to my upper and lower lashes and applying some false lashes, and that completes the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the look. Be sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell to be notified of the next time I post, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!